In the noisy heart of a forgotten city, where tall glass buildings overshadow broken streets, lived a young man named Elijah. Elijah had nothing but a worn out backpack, calloused hands, and dreams too big for the small rooms he rented. Every morning, he delivered newspapers, washed cars, and worked double shifts at a dusty electronics shop. But late at night, when the city fell silent, Elijah would sit under a flickering street lamp, scribbling blueprints of inventions in a torn notebook. His silent promise to himself that life would one day be different. The world saw a nobody. He saw a future. One rainy afternoon, as Elijah rushed to his next odd job, he collided with a girl carrying a large canvas, splattering paint and rain everywhere. "I'm so sorry," Elijah stammered, reaching to help. The girl laughed, not mockingly, but with a warmth that made the grey city seem less cruel. "My fault," she smiled. "I should have looked where I was going." Her name was Amara, a painter who believed that colors could heal broken hearts. She wasn't rich either. She lived in a crumbling apartment, selling art on the sidewalks, barely making enough to survive. Something clicked between them that day. Two broken dreams recognizing each other. They started meeting by accident, then by choice. Coffee shared in cracked mugs. Long walks down graffiti stained alleys. Late night talks about hope, about pain, about wanting more. Amara once told Elijah, "Maybe we're not born lucky, but maybe we're born fighting. Maybe that's our blessing." Elijah carried those words like armor. But life didn't get easier. Elijah pitched his ideas to investors. They laughed him out of offices. Amara painted masterpieces that no one wanted to buy. Bills piled up. Hunger gnawed at them. Friends told them to quit. "Dreams don't feed you," they said. "Be realistic." Elijah almost listened. One night, after another brutal rejection, Elijah sat in the dark, notebook in hand, ready to tear it apart. Amara found him there, broken and angry. "You think failing means you're a fool?" she said gently. "Failing means you're trying, and trying is braver than anything." Her voice steadied his shaking hands. Together they pushed forward. But just when it seemed things couldn't get worse, disaster struck. Elijah's greatest design, a revolutionary energy saving device, was stolen by a big company he had trusted. Overnight, his dream was shattered. He fell into despair, refusing to work, refusing to see Amara. Weeks passed. Amara didn't give up. She painted outside his apartment window in the cold rain, painting messages of hope. Storms pass, stars remain. Fall 7 times, stand up 8. Little by little, Elijah found the strength to rise. He decided to rebuild, smarter, stronger. He crafted a new invention, more powerful than before. This time, he protected it fiercely. Meanwhile, Amara won a small competition, enough money to rent a tiny gallery space. It wasn't fame, but it was a start. They cheered each other's victories, no matter how small. Years later, Elijah's company grew, powered by honesty and brilliance. Amara's paintings were sought after by collectors around the country. At a small art exhibition, crowded, chaotic, yet full of joy, Elijah took a deep breath, dropped to one knee, and held out a small, simple ring. "I could have built 1,000 machines," he said, "but nothing compares to building a life with you." Hmm. Tears welled up in Amara's eyes as she whispered, "Yes." They had weathered the storms. Now they soared among the stars together. Moral of this story: it's not about how many times you fall, it's about who stands with you and who teaches you to fly. I hope you enjoyed this story. If you do, please subscribe to this channel and turn on notifications bell in order to know more about interesting stories. Thank you.